YouTube, Spencer Gould here with GouldArrow.com. Going to be doing an unboxing video today from a company called Aircraft Spruce and Specialty. They're pretty much the Home Depot or the Lowe's of aviation, especially if you're in the home build arena and you want to start buying materials for your aircraft project, even a car project, something like that. So what today's video is on is basically their cutoffs that they offer. Aircraft Spruce and Specialty sells chromoly tubing, aluminum, all kinds of different kinds of material, things like this, and they'll sell it. Usually it's 20-foot stick, and they'll cut it to any length you want and ship it to you. So they're going to end up with all these little cutoffs, but they don't let them go to waste. Basically, cut them down to 1-foot increments, and they stack up like 20 of them, random sizes, and then they can send them to you. I believe the steel is somewhere around $28 or so, and the aluminum's around $15. I just recently went to Sun & Fun and put in an order there at the show for a few of these just to stock up. It's good material to have, especially if you're in any kind of welding projects, fabrication, even if you're outside of aircraft stuff, but you're into maybe TIG welding, or maybe you even found me through my book on TIG welding for beginners. So that's out there too if you're interested. But if you're looking just for some scrap material or something just to stockpile different sizes and shapes, this is certainly available to you. So just getting into it, and oh yeah, one last shout out, channel sponsor JSP Arc, maker of lantheated TIG electrodes. Basically, lantheated allows you to do aluminum, steel, and stainless steel all in one-stop solution, and you don't have to go and stock a bunch of different electrode chemistries. They also sell half-length electrodes, so if you're doing a lot of chromoly clusters, real small stuff, you can get these, and they're already cut in half for you for a short torch setup like that. So some real nice products, and just a shout out to the company. So digging into it, they basically pre-sell them in these stock boxes. I ended up getting 2 aluminums and 1 steel of the cutoff box. I'll put a link in the product description below. I'm not an affiliate for Aircraft Spruce, but I've been a customer there since the early 90s, so it's definitely a really good company. They go to the air shows, they definitely support the aviation industry. And we'll do a zoom in on what you get in the box too, but just showing what we get here. Maybe a little bit different than your typical unboxing video. Oh yeah, more tape. So, just seeing exactly what you get. And this may not be the sexiest product out there for everybody, but if you're in the market for getting some material, it's definitely a good option for you. So, here you can see quite a few pieces of aluminum tubes. And basically, it's whatever the customers are ordering. So there's going to be a lot of common sizes, but you got like tubes with this guy, get some aluminum channel, and basically you're supposed to get 20 pieces in it of all different sizes. So there's all kinds of things, like maybe that could be a little fuel line run. This stuff is just, I think this is generic aluminum right here, but when it comes to steel, it should be all 40-41 chromoly tubing. So anyway, that's all the aluminum there. We'll do a zoom in of that soon. And this heavier guy should be the steel. So if you're ever curious of what these were like, I know the product description on the internet might be a little vague, but you wanted to see what this stuff looks like. This is a good opportunity. So right there, we got a lot of different sized pieces of chromoly tubing. Got some heavy wall. Got some light. That's some 035. Here's a little cool piece. There's a piece of streamlined strut. So there's all kinds of things. There's these. Even these little tiny guys. So, whole variety of sizes and shapes for you to choose from there, and it's a good way to stockpile up. And also being 1 foot long, it's easy to store. And I typically store all my steel right here and my aluminum right there. So I've bought this stuff before, but just thought I'd share with the community what this actually looks like and what you get for it. Zooming in on the steel box, just showing you some of the various sizes. Pretty much everything's cut to 1 foot in length. Makes it easy to store. And if you're wanting to get into TIG welding, something like that, and wanted to get a lot of good material to practice on, this would be a good way to go. That's pretty cool getting that strut in there. Don't know what I'll do with it, but it's pretty cool. You never know. You get all these different parts and pieces lying around, and you might cook up a project or find something that you could use it on. Got these little guys. That's pretty cool. There's one guy buried down here in the bottom. So, even got that little track. This is all, of course, light gauge stuff, but something like this, you know, if you're a car fabricator, that's more like roll cage material right there. So that shows you what's inside the steel box when you get there. And the aluminum box. So got some large pieces, a lot of this stuff, a lot of identification numbers. Sometimes material will be identified by AMS code. Trying to, there we go, right there, 6061 T6. So if you're building a plane or something like that and you want a lot of odds and ends just to choose from, this is a good way to go. Particularly like a Zenith or RV kind of kit. You can get this little heavy chunk right here. Lots of little tubes. So that concludes the unboxing of the aircraft Spruce cutoffs that you get. And again, it's should be 20 pieces in here, all a foot long, both on the aluminum and the steel. So a lot of good variety.